Namaste and welcome to Mindful Yoga. My name is Ryan. Welcome to this 20-minute full body yoga flow practice. Throughout this practice, we'll move through a series of postures that will help you improve your strength, flexibility, and contribute to the overall improvement of your mobility. Before we start the practice, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel Mindful Yoga, as your support provides me the motivation to continue doing what I'm doing and share my love of yoga with the rest of the world. So let's get started. We're going to start standing today. So come to the top of the mat when you're ready. And as you come to the top of the mat, we want to bring our feet at hip width distance, stack the hips above the knees and the ankles. Bring your hands together, palms touch, and press the thumbs into the sternum. Now close your eyes for a few moments and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Now taking the next few moments to connect with our breath. And now noticing the heartbeat as the thumbs press against the sternum. So becoming consciously aware of our heartbeat. And now when you're ready, softly open your eyes. On the next inhale, together, let's take our hands towards the sky. On the exhale, palms touch, and in one swift motion, we fold all the way down. Inhale, glide your hands on your shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to your high plank. When we arrive in our high plank, we want to bring the wrists below the shoulders and press the heels towards the mat. From high plank, we'll progress to low plank. With this, you can drop the knees onto the ground anytime you need to, and then going to upward facing dog. If upward facing dog is not for you today, you can go into cobra. Tuck your toes, transition to down dog. Once you arrive here in down dog, pressing all finger knuckles into the mat. Come forward into high plank again. Bring your wrists below your shoulders and lower the knees to the mat carefully. Untuck the toes and a few rounds of cat-cow. On the inhale, lower the belly towards the ground. On the exhale, round the upper back. With every inhale, lift the tailbone. With every exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. One more round here. Coming back to center as you arrive in all fours. Let's tuck our toes and go back into down dog, pushing our ribs towards our thighs. Walk your feet to your hands, come into a forward fold at the top edge of the mat. On the inhale, rise up, reach up, hands go towards the sky. On the exhale, hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Step back to your high plank. And then option here to move through your vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. Slowly lowering down into chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Ripple forward to a high plank this time and lower the knees to the ground. Untuck your toes and slowly come all the way down onto your belly. We're going to go into Sphinx pose. So bring your elbows below your shoulders Gaze straight ahead. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And now press the tops of the feet into the mat to make it a little bit more active. Hold here for another 2 breaths. Now slowly slide your hands next to your upper ribs. Tuck your toes and through high plank or all fours going into downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands, come into forward fold, and then going into chair pose. So with our chair pose, we want to tuck the tailbone under towards the ground, minimizing the curve in the lower back. Your biceps frame the ears and shift the weight onto the heels here. We're going to go into high lunge. So either you can pick up your leg or you can simply slide the foot back as we arrive in a high lunge. Once you arrive in a high lunge, all toes face the front and the back heel is lifted. The front knee is above the ankle and you want to engage your core here a little bit. So draw the ribs in, draw the lower belly in. Let's move into a twist. So left hand forward, right hand back. Both palms face the right side of the room or the right side if you're practicing outside. An option here is to reverse it. You can place the right hand on the left thigh. Left hand goes towards the sky. Now, if reversing doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. Now, gently come back to the twist and then lower the left hand onto the ground. Right hand to the sky into a revolved side angle. Now, for a stronger expression of this pose, you can straighten the back knee and lift the left thigh towards the sky. Bring your right hand down and then let's together step the left foot forward to meet the right foot. Come into a forward fold. On the inhale, halfway lift. Glide your hands on your shins. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Let's meet again in chair pose, bringing the biceps to frame the ears as we sit in an imaginary chair. Have the knees in line with each other, so making sure one is not tracking ahead of the other, and the hips push towards the back of the mat, shifting the weight into the heels. Now it's up to you whether you like to slide your leg back or pick up the right leg and step it to the back of the mat into high lunge. Straightening the spine here and gently square the hip. Left hip back, right hip forward as we keep the back heel lifted and the left knee above the left ankle. Gently moving into a twist, right hand forward, left hand back. Both palms face the left side. Imagine your hands have been pulled in opposite directions here. And if you like to feel a little bit more, spread the fingers wide on both hands. Stay here or you have the option to reverse this. Left hand, right thigh. Right hand to the sky. Now gently moving to revolved side angle as we place our right palm onto the ground, left hand reaches to the sky. And a reminder, if you like to make this stronger, lift the back of the right thigh and straighten the right knee. The right heel pressing into an imaginary wall behind you. Hold here for another breath and place your left hand down now and step the right foot forward to meet the left foot. On the inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands go towards the sky. On the exhale, hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Let's take the left foot, step it to the back of the mat into a runner's lunge. So this right knee is above the right ankle again. Take the back foot, turn it at a 90-degree angle to face the left side, and windmill your arms open into Warrior Two. We want to press through all four corners of our feet into the mat, and the gaze is steady over the fingers of your front hand. Now let's reverse it together. Flip the palm and reverse the warrior. Transition to side angle. Right forearm, right thigh, left hand up and over. Lengthen the left side body. Spin your ribs and your left shoulder towards the sky as you peel open the left shoulder. Maybe gaze towards the ceiling or the sky. We will now move into triangle. So straighten the front knee, please, as the hands go in opposite directions. So with triangle, it's not compulsory for the right hand to reach the floor. It's more important that we don't let our left shoulder collapse forward. So for that, if you need to come higher, feel free to do so. And if it feels okay, look to the fingertips of the left hand. One more breath here. Come back to a forward fold. Step the left foot forward to meet the right foot. On the inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Let's take the right foot and step it to the back of the mat. Arrive in a runner's lunge. Spin the right foot at a 90-degree angle. And then let's open up into Warrior Two. As the hands go in opposite directions, left knee above the left ankle, and we're going to press through all four corners of both feet into the mat. Together, reversing the warrior, flip the left palm, take it towards the sky. Stay here for a breath. And now go to side angle. Left forearm rests gently on the left thigh. Right hand up and over. Peel the right shoulder open as the gaze goes towards the ceiling. One more breath here. Triangle, straighten the front knee as the hands go in opposite directions. Lifting the right side of the chest towards the sky. And if it feels okay for the neck, looking to the fingertips of the right hand. Two more breaths here. This time, meet me in a runner's lunge and we'll step together into a high plank. Going to Chaturanga, hug the elbows into the ribs as the chest lowers towards the ground. Cobra or upward facing dog will meet in downward facing dog. On the next inhale, take the right leg to the sky. On the exhale, right knee behind the right wrist. Pigeon pose. Untuck the left toes. Now you're welcome to stay here, or you can fold forward by dropping onto your elbows. So just staying here for a few breaths. Noticing the stretch in the glute and the lower back. Slowly come back up. Press the palms into the mat. Tuck the toes on the back leg. Lift the back knee. And then pull the right knee into the chest. Step back to down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. On the exhale, left knee behind the left wrist. Untuck the right toes. And here, take your option whether you like to stay upright or drop down onto your elbows. And it's a good time to notice how this side of the body feels compared to the other side. Slowly come back up and swing both legs towards the front. Bring your feet together. Let the toes point to the sky. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Right hand wraps around. Left hand goes behind you. Come back to center. As you extend your left leg and then cross the right ankle over the left knee. Left hand wraps around, right hand goes back. Back to center. Extend your right leg. On the inhale, reach your hands up. On the exhale, seeking the outer edges of your feet. If the hands don't get there, don't stress. You can simply bend your knees. Another 3 breaths here. And then slowly straightening the spine, we'll go into Shavasana. Come to lie down on the mat. Let the feet find the corners of the mat and bring the hands by your side. Palms face the ceiling in a gesture of receiving from the universe. I will wake you up when it's time. Rest. Wiggling your fingers and your toes as awareness returns to your consciousness. Now rolling over to one side, using your arm as a cushion under your ear. With your eyes closed, coming up into a seat. Hands come together, palms touch. Thumbs press against the sternum. One soft inhale, followed by one soft exhale. Bring the thumbs to third eye center, to your lips and to your heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. Wherever you're in the world, have an amazing morning, awesome afternoon, or a great evening. I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.